Washington, 18.
Coming to you live from Mid-Vanna. It's the R&R podcast where we talk sports, entertainment, and cigars. And we back, part 2, episode 69. Me and Rob and Mr. David Horn is our guest tonight. What's up, Dave? How you doing, brother?
Welcome, man. Welcome. We met you at one of the John Dade events over in Foothill Ranch at is it Caspian restaurant?
Caspian, yes.
Nice spot, man. You know, whenever you come on, before we get into what you want to talk about, we have some cigar questions. Let me ask you this. How did you get started smoking cigars?
My father's been smoking all my life, so
Really?
I picked it up from him and bought my first cigar when I was 18 from his cigar shop that he always goes to in the San Fernando Valley.
In the Valley.
Grew up in the Valley.
Where'd you grow up in the Valley? What part?
Northridge off Balboa and Lasson.
I know exactly where it is. Used to go to Northridge Mall. Used to get my suits around the corner from Granada Hills High off Devonshire.
Okay.
There's a little K&G suit place there.
Yeah, it was the cigar shop was off Balboa. Oh, I forget the other street, but it was on Balboa.
One of the things I love about the Valley is they have a lot of lounges up and down Ventura Boulevard.
Yes, they do.
There's so many lounges.
Yep.
None of them as fly as Mi Havana, of course,
None.
but
This is
not
really
even
nice.
close. There, you could put 5 of them in here, but maybe 6.
Yeah.
But you know, if you just want quantity, you can't beat the Valley in Southern California.
No.
So let me ask you this: what is your favorite cigar?
So it's my father's cigar, actually. That brand, when I was 18, that was my first cigar I bought for myself.
Went out. Yeah.
Okay, my first was a Hoya de Nicaragua. Do you remember your first?
My first
Was it a Burning Desire 888?
was probably a Oliva.
Oliva. Okay.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, my father's good. Not as good as the Mi Havanas, but they're good. What are your top 5 cigars that you like? If you have like 4 or 5 cigars, my father.
Not particularly. I'm not really a brand guy. I mean, I love Cuban. So that was my favorite cigar. I made my Cuban friend a lot of money in crypto, and he gave me a $100 cigar from Cuba.
That's awesome.
That was best cigar I ever
Different,
had.
huh?
Okay, very good. What is the perfect drink with a cigar for you?
Scotch.
Which one?
Macallan 12.
Oh, we just had that here. That's
Ooh.
Shed. I just bought it for him at
Before he
his
left.
going away parties. Macallan 12.
That's good.
So funny
18,
story.
I just think it's good, but it's
overpriced.
for the another $200.
Yeah, you might as well get that 12. Yeah, that's where I stand.
I love the 18. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Is it better than a 12? Is it just
Slightly?
And what about the 15?
It's just diminishing returns.
Okay.
At a certain point. My best friend, he's a snob like me, and he's more in the bourbon, but we talk about it all the time. It's just diminishing at a certain point. It's status.
Right.
Doesn't
Same with
taste
cigars.
that much better.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
So I went to the Big Smoke a couple of years ago in Vegas. It was my first time going.
Right.
Have you ever been to the Big Smoke?
I've not.
Have you been to the Big Smoke, Ro? No.
No.
Have you?
No.
It's nice. So you go in and you can pay, like back then it was only $250 for it's like $1,000.
Yeah.
But back in 2019, if you pay $350, you could get in for an hour early
Before everybody.
And I didn't know that. And $250 you had to wait till 6:30.
Right.
So I go in, it's not that crowded, and they have the table and all the liquor is free. I didn't realize that. And so they have Macallan 12, 15, and 18. And I said to the lady, let me get the 18. She slowed me down. She said, slow up, sugar. We give you the 12 first,
Right.
then the 15. But I didn't know it was
Right.
all you could drink, all you could eat. That was my first time.
Right.
But yeah, Macallan 12 is nice. We had some here a couple weeks
I've
ago.
never had 15, so I'm curious to try that one. But
yeah, they're all good. I'm not huge on Scotch and I mean, I drink them, but I'm not a connoisseur.
My other
I'm
one
very
is
good.
the Balvenie.
Balvenie
That's really
good.
good. I love that. It's fine. I think top 2.
Right.
I've never had Blue, Johnny Walker Blue. I've heard
had
that's
that.
really good.
It's
But
I just got back from DR and it was all inclusive and the
but
best. I had Johnny Walker Black.
I'm not a fan.
okay?
I'm not a
It's
fan.
good.
I'm
I
not a
kept putting
fan.
lime in it.
I'm not a fan of the Johnny Walker Black. I mean, they're a blend. I think a single malt is much better.
Single malt,
But
single malt.
I've never had Blue, so I'm curious to try it.
Nice.
But
Blue is nice.
I think at that level it changes.
Yeah, it's
Blends
good.
are different than single malt.
Right.
I think,
Yeah. What's your perfect meal with a cigar?
Ooh. Probably steak.
Yes,
Steak,
sir.
ribeye, bone-in ribeye for me.
With a scotch, yep.
Mashed potatoes.
Or a nice wine, nice
Asparagus.
cab, or
and asparagus.
Or some
I'd
broccolini.
have a martini with the salad. I'd have a nice Pinot Noir, red blend or cab with steak, potatoes, asparagus, and then I finish with either a French Connection or an old fashioned.
No.
That's not bad. You know what I love actually, Tommy Bahama, the restaurant down there. They give you a nice steak with some to die mashed potatoes and broccoli.
You can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. So talk to us, man. What do you do? Tell us what your.
So I run a couple. Well, we're doing a few things, but I run a company called Prime Haven Capital. We are a consulting and capital placement firm for private money. We're going to be getting into conventional, but mainly what we focus on is, basically structuring someone's loan. So if you're a real estate investor, you're doing fix and flips, DSCR, anything, we will take your loan, we'll structure it, we do all the paperwork for you, so you don't have to, do any letter of explanation. We take care of everything from start to finish. You don't really need to talk to the investor. We'll do it. We have people that'll do 90%, 90-10, meaning that you just got to come in with 10% plus closing costs. If you have another property and you want to leverage that, doesn't have to be paid off. We can get you we have a couple guys that'll give you a gap loan. It's higher interest rate, but you take it out for 3-4 months. If you're going to do a flip, if you're trying to do multiple, you want to leverage yourself more. You're paying a little bit more, but you're getting the flip done.
And I understand a gap loan, but for our people watching it don't, what is a gap loan?
So if you're doing 90-10, you need to bring 10% down to the table. You got another property, we'll put a lien against that property, give you that. So say you need 50,000, we'll put a lien against that. They'll give you a $50,000 check.
Okay.
3 to 4 months, you pay it all, and then once you
release the lien,
once you either sell the property, or if you need a long-term loan, we'll go get you a DSCR, a debt service coverage ratio loan, meaning that it's not based off of your personal income. I don't care if you make $2 or $100,000 a year; it doesn't matter. And so that just goes off of the rental property income, just to make sure it does that, and then you can pay off the the gap loan as well as the private money loan.
How do you get your clients? Where do you get them from?
Right now, referrals, but since we just secured a couple government grants, we're actually going to be basically redoing the whole firm with AI. So we'll have AI agents and everything. Basically, when our loan officers, we're actually looking for hire a bunch of them. We're getting an office in Newport shortly. And we'll be having the AI agents basically find us the leads and help them. So our loan officers are going to really be able to focus on the clients and build that relationship.
So they don't have to chase leads. They can just deal with the clients.
That's all they have to do.
That's good.
Close it. And then we even have an AI processor. So that's really nice because everyone gets a portal, from the appraiser to the lender to the broker. Nobody is out of the loop. And it's sending the client, hey, send your documents in. We need your company documents. We need this document. And what we specialize in really is that structuring. Most brokers, they just send your deal out.
Right.
Like a lot of people hate the stigma of brokers. I hate them. And I hate them too, because there's a lot of joker brokers. They don't actually do the work. They just say, hey, Mr. Lender. Then they send your deal out to 20 lenders. Next thing you know, your credit's being hit.
Ding, 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 ding.
It's just like, they don't, and then they say, hey, I want 4 points plus the lender's points. And you're like, what'd you do? You didn't do anything.
No, you just shopped it out.
You just shopped it out. It's the same thing of going to a car dealership. The next thing you know, you got you got a 700 credit score. You walk out of there with a 600 and no car.
619.
You know what I mean? It's just
right.
So that's what we specialize in, is more. We find 1 to 2 people. We get you a term sheet. You pick the term sheet you want. We try to get you in the best direction. And we do charge up to 2 points for our service and up to 2 points for a gap loan. But we're not. But in regards to, a lot of people think, oh, that's overpriced. It is if you're paying for a joker broker who's just sending your deal out and not doing shit for you. Excuse my French,
you're right. You're right. It make a whole lot of sense. Cut through all that red tape.
If you just go to a lender, they're looking to just get the deal done. We're actually here to care. We care about your file. We're here for the relationship. The money's not is extra for us.
Right.
We care about the long-term relationship, because if you do the right thing, I'm always, in that opinion in the world, if you do the right thing, the money's going to come. It's just you know, a lot of
It's
people.
universal law.
It's
Yeah,
like private equity. I
Right.
hate private equity because they just go on a model of extraction. They go, and it's why Toys R Us and Marshalls and all these companies are dying because they take loans from private equity, and private equity comes in there, and they have to have so much profit, so much growth a year. So all they do is extract it and kill the business. And I mean, that's something I do hate because they will go in and strap these, and say you have a company and they have all this warehouses and they own all these real estate and they have all these products. Well, private equity will strip mine that, charge the company a management fee, ridiculous fee, and they're strip mining the company. And next thing you know, Marshall's, a profitable company, is out of business.
Goes on, yeah.
Because
what we seeing.
Bed Bath and Beyond. It's Toys R Us.
Right.
It's the
Fridays.
same story. It's
Right.
they go in there, they saddle it with debt, extract, sell the real estate. So now that company's got to pay, rent to the warehouse now that they used to own, and all the products and everything. And now
they call that, man?
What?
You know what they call that in the streets?
What do they call that?
Pimping.
Pimping, highway robbery. It's highway robbery.
Yeah.
And they're a disease.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. Explain AI processing. So AI can process a loan?
So AI processing, meaning that a normal processor, they got to look through the file, you got to collect the document and everything. Everyone gets a portal, so the AI is doing it all for everyone. So say the appraiser needs to be there 4 p.m. Well, it's going to make sure the appraiser has a link and the client has a link so they can meet up.
Okay.
And everyone just has their own portal. They can chat with each other. Everything. So it just makes it so much simpler for everybody.
Because in regular real estate, one person drops the ball, it slows
everything down.
The appraiser doesn't meet the client. If the client's not there to, doesn't pay the appraiser. If the processor doesn't get a form, if they're missing a verification of employment, if the employer takes too long to get it. So AI is making it better.
Making it better. A lot of big companies and a lot of companies, they're using AI to replace humans. I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to use it to empower humans. And that's, because I like I said, you do the right thing, you make the money. And a lot of these big companies are like, we want so much extra profit, 1%. It's just, that's what happened to Vegas. Same thing that happened everywhere. They're just strip mining the country.
Yeah. Vegas has a ton of foreclosures right now. Yep. And that's kind of my specialty, is a ton of foreclosures. And one of the reasons also is that their money is tied to, club business, casino business, restaurants, strip club. And those businesses are up and down. Hotel employees, hotels,
the
entertainment. So there's so many foreclosures.
But you go out to Vegas, and it's like $38 for a cup of coffee.
Super expensive.
It is a croissant.
Right.
And there's no they get rid of the free drinks and parking and everything.
Right.
It's just
parking, they're hitting you over the head.
It's sad what's going on with it because there was a story I heard the other day. This woman, a high roller, she wanted champagne. The casino said, "We're out of champagne." Vegas runs on champagne. How the hell you got champagne? So, but
that's crazy. So, would you say you are a lender or you are a facilitator of loans?
We're a facilitator because we're going to be opening our own fund in the next 18 to 24 months, backed with stable coins and crypto and everything. But right now, we just broker it out. But I don't like that term, brokering, because the stigma of it. So we use consultant and capital placement.
Yeah.
So but we're hiring right now very shortly for loan officers. So if you are a loan officer and you're not making, we're happy where you're at and you feel like the ceiling, we don't cap your commissions and everything like that. So we're looking for that. But if you're also a real estate investor and you're looking for a partner, that's what we're here for.
Okay.
Fix and flip, construction, ground up. Anywhere from 150,000 to there's no cap on what we can do.
That's good stuff. How did you get started in real estate?
So my father's a real estate broker of 36 years. He's
How old is your dad, by the way?
He is 68.
Okay.
And so I used to do high ticket sales actually, and I met a guy. I had a company called Horns Closer Agency, and we were closing other people's loans. If you don't know what high ticket sales is, it's those coaching programs. So they sell them for $5-10 grand.
Yep.
So I would go in there and I had a team and we would, close other people's deals for them. And I met a guy, he had this dream and he wanted to build this whole, kind of thing. He was doing did what I'm doing now, the brokering of loans, but he was kind of a joke. I figured out, but I learned the industry and decided to open my own shop.
Okay, what made you move from the Valley to Orange County?
There's not a lot of opportunity up there.
Really?
In the aspect of it. And I found that Newport and Huntington is just so much.
Yeah,
what about Laguna? What about Laguna?
I like Laguna, but
it's more laid back. It's not
more laid back, more
beachy, artsy, because that's what they have the art walk.
It's more of an artsy place.
It's not like a Newport, like everybody's like super. Yeah.
Newport. I mean, you go to Newport and you throw a coin, you're gonna find a realtor. You're gonna find someone in finance.
Yeah.
The capital of it down there.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah. What's your long-term goal? What are you looking to do? Build that company? Or
so I'm doing multiple things. We're also going to be building a real estate arm of this, backed by my father. I'm going to be opening a Veterans Foundation. That foundation, I'm actually opening it really shortly. It's going to be called Prime Haven, the Prime Haven Foundation, temporary name. So a lot of this is going to do three main things. One, help veterans become entrepreneurs. So we're going to empower them. They want to start a business. We have the whole AI stuff. We'll help them plug into their, a lot of them, people don't really know how to run a business. So we're going to make sure we take care of that all for them. And then the second thing is a lot of people in the military, they come out with skills like an aircraft mechanic.
Yeah.
But they don't have the civilian licenses nor the connections to get a job, whether that's Boeing or a small or just a billionaire that needs a mechanic, whatever it is, we will get them the licensing and get them the job.
Okay.
And then the third thing is if they want to go to tech school, we will send them there, everything like that. So we're going to build a massive thing, and we're actually working on getting a grant. We're going to be buying a house in Huntington Beach, and we're going to be throwing events there to raise money.
Okay.
Poker nights, charity events, just anything really to help empower the veterans and networking there. So we'll be bringing there, the veterans as well, so they can start networking. We'll be doing yacht events, stuff at Pelican Hill. Other stuff places.
Love it.
Will those events be cigar friendly?
Yes.
I'm a Navy, Army, Air Force family.
Army
veteran. Make sure you invite us.
Of course.
Since you said it's cigar friendly.
Because Scotch, cigar. We'll have cigar nights. We'll have wine tasting, whiskey tasting. Like you to raise money, I feel like a lot of people do it very boring. Oh, we're gonna have a
fundraiser,
but they're gonna do it in like a ballroom. That's boring. We're gonna do it at a house. We're gonna do it on a yacht. We're gonna do it fun. If I do something, I do it extreme.
Big, go big or go home.
Exactly. Like a lot of people are like, talk to this one guy at that event. His name is Nick, and he's like Nick.
Okay.
I think he's bald, but anyway, I was telling him about the foundation. He goes, I was kind of like, it's going to be hard. And this, you can talk to the VA and get paid to help for the vets. I'm like, that's not what I'm trying to do.
You're trying to do much bigger than that.
I'm not trying to help individual. I'm trying to help 300-400 people, a month. Eventually, we're going to hire staff and, I'm going to oversee it all. I mean, we're going to be doing another one. We are going to open a private equity company. Although not in the model of extraction, the model of growth.
Yeah.
So we're going to go in there, buy plumbing businesses, buy HVAC businesses, put AI in there and empower people, pay them really, really well. And so that way the veterans, when they come out of my foundation, they go to trade school, boom, we'll put it in there. Now they're running one of those companies. Because you buy a company, you buy it on 50% owner finance, and then you put the rest down with SBA or whatever.
Yeah.
And you leave the owner on for 24 to 36 months.
Okay.
And you find somebody that wants to basically learn from the owner and take over.
But how do you get the owner to let them take over? Do you incentivize them? Or?
So you basically, because you're buying the business for them. So they get a check right off the bat, but they have the owner finance. So they're on staff basically for that 24 to whatever the agreement is. And then so they're training them, and then you give that veteran part of the equity or whatever profit share, however it is. That way they feel like they're a part of it. That way they're not incentivized to steal. And that's why you want to pay people really well, because otherwise you're going to have
people coming and going and stealing.
People going to go and go, no loyalty.
I
believe in the golden handcuffs. Like you pay people really well, you do really well by them, you respect them, you don't be a douche. It'll come back to you tenfold. We're going to do a bunch of other stuff, including this is very interesting. It's a tentative idea. We're going to do that fund I was talking about. It's going to be, I don't have it mapped out clearly, but I can tell you we're going to do a no interest loan on it. So instead of people paying a mortgage, right? Where when you get a mortgage, you're paying so much interest up front.
The first 10 years.
First 10 years, yeah.
10 years,
So instead of doing that, you're paying the principal down, but you're paying a management fee. That management fee will also take care of your property taxes, insurance, and maintenance on the house. So you have zero responsibility of the house. The fund always keeps a piece of the equity, but you're going to be basically paying that house off in 5 to 10 years.
5 to 10 years.
Yes, you're paying a management fee, but that covers everything.
Everything, yeah.
So you don't
pay it off in 5 to 10 years.
5 to 10 years, but you're paying that management fee for life.
Yeah.
But you don't pay property tax, insurance, or maintenance. We take care of all the logistics, and we'll have a team of lawyers. So if anyone sues you, we got your back on too.
You got it.
I think so. I'm not sure how we're going to structure it yet.
I've heard of something similar, but it's
I've just seen something similar like that. Yeah,
it's like a percentage of the equity or whatever.
Something like that. I don't know how it's going to be on a fund. So there's a regulation under the Jobs Act Obama passed, and it's called Regulation A and A++. So right now, most people understand Regulation D, which is getting money from accredited investors, right? Only if you're accredited, can you invest in Regulation D projects. With Regulation A and A++, I'm shorthanding this, but you can invest 10% of your yearly income. So if you make 50 grand a year, you can put $5,000 a year, no questions asked. And it's anyone from the general public can put into the fund. So it's going to be on a marketplace. That marketplace is also wrapped with a stable coin. So not only is that, we're also investing that money in crypto and other crypto projects. And then we're going to be taking a percentage of some of these companies and putting the profit into that fund. And that fund will keep buying apartment buildings, commercial buildings, and other things. So that way we can keep having people buy houses if they want to buy it. So if you want to come buy a house, instead of going to a bank, come to us. We're no usury. We're going to just help you buy it.
Yeah. That's interesting, man.
That's
a different way of thinking, definitely. Your dad's a broker. Who is he with?
Keller
Williams?
Keller Williams.
In Northridge?
Porter Ranch.
Yeah.
But they just closed that office. They're gonna, they jacked the rent up to like, I think, no, they didn't, they were paying like $50K a month, and the down slum in the last, they weren't making enough money.
Is your dad working from home now?
I think Valencia, I think the office is right now.
Not too far. A little,
he lives,
Yeah, I know Valley well. Yeah.
So he's going to be opening. We're going to be opening a company soon. I don't want to say the name right now for a purpose, but we're going to be building the same thing we're doing with the Prime Haven Capital in the realty space as well. So having a whole team of agents and everything like that. We're going to do multiple businesses over the next 10 years.
Okay, it's good. You're young, man. You got a lot of energy. That's good. How'd you start going to the John Dade events?
There's a friend of mine named AJ, who's a financial advisor, invited me. So, and I actually told him about the grants as well. And so if anyone actually is looking for grants, I have a great lady and
Grant Writer.
Grant Writer. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So there's people don't know there's billions of dollars of funding right now. Mm-hmm. Right now, we're in a war against China economically. Mm-hmm. So there's billions of dollars of state funding out there. Mm-hmm. You just need to know a grant. Like, give you an example. Like, if you look at the grant applications, 70-80% of them are dog shit.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Like, the grant I did is called a Digital Infrastructure and Workforce Grant. And a lot of applications might be, I want the $2 million for servers. Like, it's nothing. There's no program. I wrote it where I'm going to be training 15 loan officers. They're going to be working out of an office, et cetera, et cetera. As long as you write it in depth and you use AI to help you write it, and you can get millions of dollars worth of funding. And it takes a couple months, but
And your grants, what are they going to do? What are they targeted for?
So they're the Digital Infrastructure and Workforce Grant. So we're going to be training 15 loan officers. How it's going to work is they'll be coming into the office. We have a secure server. They'll get a laptop provided for them in the office. They'll connect. They'll go through a 6-week training program Once they complete that training program, it'll teach them how to be a loan officer, how to do investment loans as well as conventional loans. They'll get a check for $3,000 once they complete it. Then we'll sign them up for the state classes so they can become an actual get their NMLS or MLO.
Yeah.
And then we'll get them enrolled in the tests. Now, if they're a culture fit and we like them and it vibes, we will hire them. If not, we will give them a list of resources and they can go hire a bank.
Go somewhere else. Yeah,
go somewhere else, whatever it works.
Okay.
But that's 15 people over the next 3 years. But we are going to be hiring 20, 30 people because we need the conventional side. We also need the investment side. And with our AI system, the leads won't be a problem.
You get a lot of leads.
They're pre-checked, pre-credit checked.
For purchases, refis, or both?
Everything.
Ground
up, commercial, warehouse, whatever it is. Wow. We have the capital placement. We get them the lender. We do all the paperwork for them.
Okay.
Now it depends on if it's more of a creative loan. We have some people. Most of the time, we personally don't charge any upfront fees. We do have a specialized lender that does creative stuff.
Yeah.
They do charge an upfront fee, but it goes towards the closing cost and is fully refundable if it doesn't work out.
Okay.
But I don't advise most people to pay upfront fees.
Yeah,
like I want to give a warning to everyone out there that if you go to a lender and they're a regular lender and they want a $500 application fee or they want this or that, do not do it.
Yeah.
And do not fall into the trap of 100% funding. There's so many people that say, I want 100% funding. It exists, but it's so hard to find. Like I'll give you an example. We had 2 clients and they came to us. We were going to give them 90-10 on a fix and flip. They found an ad on Facebook. Yeah. They went to the guy and they came back to us. Oh, we got scammed. I was like, we tried to tell you. They said, it's like, it's out.
He asked for upfront money?
I don't know. I don't know the actual story, but they got scammed. Probably asked for the upfront money, or a lot of the people, they'll say, and then they won't have the money at the closing. Because like a lot of like some guys are just a doctor, retired doctor, or this. They don't have a lot of money. Maybe they have 200,000-400,000 that they're lending out and cycling through. Then they got to wait for someone to sell the property
to get the money.
To cycle. So that's why we use institutional partners. We do have private guys, but they're not as reliable. They're good in some aspects, and I'm not saying don't use them.
Yeah, but they might not have the resources.
They might not have the resources. You might get to the closing table and they think they have the money because they were waiting for that fix and flip to close.
Yep. But it doesn't close.
The seller backed out. Whatever happened, you're going to get screwed.
Yeah.
But if you see an ad on Facebook for 100% funding, do not go for it.
Yeah.
Do your super
diligence.
Use AI to vet them. Like like Gemini is what I use right now. I think it's one of the top models. Claude's really good.
Yeah.
But you want to feed it into it and ask that questions and then have AI tell you what questions to ask that lender to make sure they know they're real. Trap them.
Yeah.
They're not going to tell you their balance sheet or ask for all that, but like 100% funding is most likely a lie. We had one where we had a client wanted to use one and they said, oh, we do 100% funding. Well, right as soon as we did that, they were like, okay, we want a $500 application fee. Then they use an AI appraisal.
Yep.
AI appraisal was like $100,000 less than what the property should have been valued at.
Yep.
So now he didn't get 100% funding.
They paid the $500.
He paid the $500. We got him funded, but it's just we don't like to. You don't do that. It's 100% funding is a lie, in the way that just a lender does it. If you structure it with a lender and a gap lender, yes, it exists.
Yeah, but 100%. Yeah,
it's just not.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, something's a little fishy.
Yeah, a little fishy.
So did you go to school for finance or
I
no?
did not.
Right out of high school, started doing.
I went for 1 year of college at UNLV in Vegas.
All right.
We got friends with UNLV. Tell me again, high school was.
Oh, nobody's gonna know it. So.
What's the name of it?
It's called. It's no.
Yeshiva.
It's called Summit View, but.
Okay.
But
it's in the valley. Okay.
It's in the valley, but yeah, no, it's But
I
went to UNLV
school.
What?
Continuation school.
No. Small school. That's what it sounded like. Yeah.
It's a private school.
Okay, it sounded like.
But I
was wondering the same.
I went to UNLV and I was going to summer school, and it's funny. My dad told me, "Don't come home," and I went and bought fireworks, and I was going to my buddy's beach house in Newport, and I rolled through a red light at 6 a.m. and got T-boned.
Ooh.
That was the end of college.
Okay.
Wow.
So started working. Okay. That's good. It's good stuff. What advice would you give to somebody starting off in real estate, finance, or sales? What advice would you give?
It's going to be a grind. You got to make sure that you take the risk, right? Always be willing to take advice from people and vet it and just get yourself out there. Network.
Yeah.
That's a big, your net worth is your network.
Yep.
So if you never stop networking, you always want to go out because you never know who you're going to meet. I'll give you an example. When I first started really networking, I went to an event. There was a group called Newport Social Group. It's not what it is anymore, but my partner, Matt McCoy, who has all my AI resources and everything, and even a payment processor that I want to touch on in a second. I have a company with him called Learn from Legends. I own just a share of it, but I started the whole idea and he ran with it. But that's just because I found him at a networking event and cold pitched him.
Okay.
I was 24 at the time.
Okay.
I had no idea what I was doing.
Yeah.
And just cold, and then that's how you do it. But I wanted to touch on one of the things that we do offer as well. We do a little bit of business financing. Not as much. We're going to expand that soon, but we have a payment processor called Paynuity. A lot of people, there's something called interchange. It's the rate with at Visa. Forget exactly how to explain it, but a lot of people, when they go through payment processing and they're getting sold by a broker, there's hidden fees in there. So you might think your contract says 3%, but you're really paying 5 or 6 because that broker has hidden fees. When you go through us, and we go through Paynuity, we get paid. I get paid directly through Paynuity. I don't take a cut. There's no extra fees. It's right through interchange. So you're saving a lot of money. And that's something I want to help a lot of business owners, because that could be $20,000, $30,000 in profit, depending on how much you're doing. They're losing money. A lot of people are very blind to what they're doing in business because they get sold.
Yeah.
But do you? But do you? I can audit your records for free.
3% on what? Credit cards?
See, like when you go through like Square or any of these places, they are what? Clover. But yeah, a lot of these places they're raking people. But they're raking people over the coals. A lot of people.
Okay.
So I mean, I love to, create awareness about it. Is all, because I hate to see people get taken advantage of in finance. And finance is a very cold business.
Yeah.
You have to be very careful in what you do, what you say. So that's what we do at Prime Haven as consultants.
In what?
Fees. Let me audit your system for free. All I need is like 3 months of your credit card statements.
What can you do though?
Just save it. Because we're through interchange, so we guarantee that we'll probably save you at least 1 to 2%.
1 to 2.
Okay. At least, if not more.
Okay.
Yeah, I could show you. But
all right, well, definitely, man. Yeah, it's good stuff. Good information, man.
Very knowledgeable.
Yeah.
So, I'm passionate about it.
You have any events coming up?
Not yet. We just got the approval on our grants.
Okay.
We're finalizing all of that. So as soon as that's done, and then I'll be opening the nonprofit in the next 2 weeks too.
Okay.
So everything's starting now. We were waiting for we have 2 separate grants, one in Pennsylvania, one in California. So we'll have a Pennsylvania office. My partner's name is Mickey Donatelli. He's going to run he lives out in Pennsylvania. Yeah, 18-year service vet.
Okay.
So he's that's where the foundation,
What part of Pennsylvania?
Reading.
Okay.
And so there'll be that office. But we applied for the Pennsylvania one on February 20th and the California one on the 26th of February. We just got the approval 2 days ago.
Okay. So a little over a month and a half, almost 2 months.
Yeah. And then we also got some vehicle grants coming. So I'm getting a Silverado High Country and a C43 AMG. And then we're going to get the housing grant.
What are the cars for?
Fix and flips, and the trucks for fix and flips, and that also because I go off-roading.
Okay.
So tow my truck out there. I have a ZR2 Colorado right now, and then the C43s for clients.
Okay. Very good.
Helping them out. But yeah, building that house, we're gonna throw events all the time.
Make sure you let us know, man.
Let us know, brother.
You got thousands of people watching on the Mi Havana, on the R&R, on the R&R podcast, R&R Instagram, R&R YouTube, Mi Havana Live.
Okay.
We have a comedy show tomorrow,
23rd.
I'd love to get more involved with you guys because I want to spread awareness about private money. Like private money has a stigma because when it first started in the 80s, it was basically the mob. It was hey, we're gonna lend you money. You don't pay, you end up in the Hudson.
Right.
So it had stigma, but private money's it's evolved.
Yeah.
And it just secures. It's just an asset-based loan. Now a lot of people do come to us and they're like, I just want a pure asset-based loan. That exists if you're under like 65% loan to value.
No.
Not we're gonna get you 90%. You want a pure asset-based, no credit check. Then you're going to like 65.
65. So my guys go 65. That's it. 65%.
If you want just true asset-based lending, like you want to like if you have an investment property, or in California, I have a guy that will do it with like owner occupied, but we'll get you a foreclosure bailout if you're 65% with the new loan.
With the loan.
So basically, we'll get you, like if you're in foreclosure or pre-foreclosure, not in foreclosure, we'll get you a loan, pay and pay that back due, give you like 6 months of breathing room.
Yep. What's the rate? 11.99.
Probably it's private money is anywhere between 9 to 12, 9 to 15, I should say.
Is your guy in the Valley?
I think that one guy is, the owner occupied guy.
Is his name Byron?
Possible. I forget off the top of my head.
Yeah. That's what I use. 65%. Yeah, sounds familiar. I know that guy. Yeah.
So, but that's the asset based, but I mean more of the
strictly asset based.
Strictly asset.
No, we don't care about income or credit as long as you have equity.
As long as you have equity, that's what we're looking for. But if you want a traditional private money loan, it's faster. Like bank loans can take 30 to 90 days. If you want to fix and flip, I have people that are closing 5 to 7.
Yeah, easy all day.
All day. But people don't know that. They think it's expensive. It is on paper.
There's a cost, but if you're gonna fix and flip, you're gonna make the money.
You're gonna make the money.
Spend the money to make the money.
You spend an extra couple grand on points and this.
You'll make the money.
You'll make the money in the long run. And
they look at the asset, not
the one quote I always remind you, when you feel the most fear, that's when you should jump, because otherwise you'll sit in the same place forever.
Yep,
that's right.
That's right.
That's right.
I take risks because I'll tell you what, we ain't getting out of here alive. You, me, and everyone else.
We all get a shot at the title.
A lot of people,
stuff, man.
A lot of people just don't take risks.
Yeah, that's good, man. We got to definitely keep this connection going. We'll come to your event support. Make sure you let me know. Happy to have you here. We definitely want to come support you, especially at veteran events.
Yes,
that's near and dear to our heart.
Yeah, get as many people coming. And then
we got a whole network of people.
Yeah,
good.
In all 6 counties, San Diego to Ventura. So.
But we're gonna be doing something really big with the realtor side and the capital side. So I'd love to, for everyone out there, if anyone needs a private money loan or anything like that, looking for a partner, please give us a call or help us out. Or if you're looking for a new position as a loan officer, either to be trained or if you're experienced, we are looking for experienced people.
There you go.
Right now, we're mainly going to be hiring experience, and then within the next year, we'll be hiring those 15 people and training people off the ground.
Okay,
that's good, man. Very, very enlightening, brother.
Dog.
Thanks for coming. I'm glad we met you at John Day.
But Prime Haven Capital.
There you go. There you go. That's good, man. Episode 69 in the books.
Tomorrow night.
What do we have going on?
You Stowe starts at 7, but be here early by 5 because it's going to be a packed house. We got Alex Thomas. Alex Thomas played in Players Club, The Jamie Foxx Show. He wrote for Will Smith for 4 years on The Fresh Prince. He goes by the name of the Funny Man. Inglewoods. He's a real seriously golf player. He smokes cigars. He's gonna come do our show tomorrow.
Sports too.
And knows his sports too. He was on the show last week. along with Buff Patterson and along with our host, Robert Jackson. And it's going to be a packed house. Our third comedy show, it's only standing room only. Come in, have a good time. And it's $20 at the door or two stick minimum. But I'm going to tell you something. If you want to be smart, get your membership.
Get a membership.
Pays for itself.
Yeah.
Get your membership.
And Flyest Dopest Cigar Lounge. What's the name of the cigar lounge? I forgot.
Nia Havana.
Oh, that's right. My bad.
Got the R&Rs pumping out of here like left and right. So come check us out tomorrow night. We finna get ready. It's gonna be a big show tomorrow. Just text me a while ago. Yeah, like what time you rolling through? I gotta look at it. And we about to get to crack. G-Man on the wheels is still the world famous DJ. My friend since high school. Been DJing since we was in high school. And he's back at the helm. And we're gonna have some fun tomorrow, guys. So come out here and check us out. See us next week. Are we shooting next week? We shoot next week. We're trying to get Buff Patterson on here, the comedian that's opening for him tomorrow night. I went to high school with her. A very funny and entertaining female. So come check us out next week. Glad to have you.
Thank you.
Give it up for our super producer Raul, putting up the stats up there tonight. Mm-hmm. It's the 3 R's in the house, and we signing out. R&R Podcast. We see you next week.
Thank you.
All right.